Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Brownie from the Youngs, and today I have a discussion video going over hand traps, and three hand traps in particular. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, Droll and Lockbird, and Effect Veiler. The reason why I think these cards are going to see a dramatic rise in play after Breakers of Shadow is because of the advent, the ceremoniously, in the ceremonial induction of the Reform Agent Pal deck. That deck is going to be so nuts. I think all of these cards are going to be very, very necessary in order to combat this menace. So, without further ado, let's just hit the discussion. So, the main reason why I think that these cards are going to see dramatic rise in play is okay. Let's go over the hierarchy. I think Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit definitely out of all these three is going to become the most important hand trap next format. Let me just go down the list of cards that, the list of pivotal cards that it hits. Not only does it hit Luster Pendulum, it's going to hit Tower Knight Ptolemy, so people try to go into Infinity, but if they already have Infinity, if they activate the effect of Cyber Dragon Infinity to get one of your cards, you can discard do a Ghost Token Servant so they can kill the Infinity. It won't negate the effect, but it'll deal with the problem. It'll also deal with form problem on keyboard, and all of those are very, very good applications. They play 3 Monkey Board, they play 3 Luster Pendulum, and everyone's going to be playing Ptolemaeus to make Infinity. Ghost Token Servant is going to be a huge help in that department. Just look at the OCG. The OCG, for the most part, yeah, pretty much like every single deck that wasn't performing to PAL was playing Ghost Token Servant in the main. If they weren't maining it, they were siding it. Same thing with Effect Veiler. If they weren't maining it, they were definitely siding it. For Droll and Lockbird, he's a little different because he didn't see as much play in the OCG, but I still think he's very, very good because if you can lock down the Performance and PAL deck, their turns aren't nearly as good. So what the card does is it's not seeing like any play at all right now, which isn't surprising. But its fact is when your opponent adds a card to the hand, except during the draw phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. For us this turn, neither player can add cards from the deck to the hand. Drawing cards is also considered adding cards. So essentially what this card does is if they activate Upstart Goblin, if they do any kind of searching that adds a card to the hand, you activate this card and they're locked down for the whole turn. They cannot draw cards off Upstart Goblin. They cannot they can't search anything at all. And actually, it's very, very good against MM because they do a lot of searching. They can search 6 cards in one turn. If you can activate this and then kill them next turn, it's very, 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 very powerful. So that's why I think this card's sitting at about $4 right now. I think it's a solid pickup. I bought my playset a few weeks ago because I saw the OCG playing it in every single deck. Again, if they weren't maining it, they were siding it. They stopped doing that after a while because they started doing custom lists after a while because they were just so sick of that deck. But when they were playing against Performance and Power, this card definitely seeing a lot of play. With Effect Veiler I think is the most played out of all of these three at the moment. But I think she's going to be put to main deck worthy at 3 post Breakers of Shadow solely because of this card. Actually, these two cards. So using Effect Veiler Perform Pal Pendulum Sorcerer is absolutely pivotal. If you can Effect Veiler this thing, you're gonna save your own life. That's how important this card is to negate. And Effect Veiler is much better than Breakthrough Skill because they can't Diamond Dire Wolf it, they can't go through they can't Twin Twister it. Effect Veiler is safe in your hands, so you can just Effect Veiler it, and they can't really stop Effect Veiler. Skull Command Joker is also important because if that's the first thing they do, if you Effect Veiler that, their turn actually is likely to end. It's the same thing against Necroz, where I used to think that if you're facing Necroz, you just Effect Veiler Brionic or Trishula when they try to hurt you. But I realized after a while that you actually want to Effect Veiler the Mondru Senju because they will stop oftentimes after that. If they didn't, then you kind of get sacked. I also want to kind of talk Max C. And the reason why I don't think Maxi belongs in these three because he will see play at 3. But guess what? He's already being played at 3. The thing about Maxi, yeah, he's also going to be a very, very important hand trap next format. I haven't forgotten about him. It's just he's already being played at 3 in every single deck. So what? I mean, you should already have Maxis. He's already crazy expensive. But dude, Ghost Ogre's he's just $50 right now. I think Ghost Ogre is going to shoot up in price again. That's why I think people saw it when it broke $80 a few months ago. That's because of Magician, but I think that it's gonna go back to $80 or so because of the Performance of Power deck. It's gonna be in such high demand. It's already starting to slowly creep up again. But that's just my thoughts. I think this deck is gonna be an absolute menace, and these cards are gonna be your answer. Not back row, but hand traps. So hand traps are the answer. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you guys think these cards are going to see dramatic rise in play like I do? I already got all these cards. I'm already all set to go. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I always love having conversation with you. Thank you very much for watching, and see you all next time.